Everybody, welcome to Sasquatch Built Athletes training video. This one's going out to you coaches that are going to be teaching the little ones to get fired up in the batter's box, dropping tanks. First, subscribe below, YouTube, okay? Sasquatch Built Athletes. Like it, share it, let's do it. First thing is with hitting, all right, is that we got to understand it's just not about swing mechanics. There's so much more, okay, before we step in the box. 5 things that I'm going to teach you guys to think about. Okay, first thing. I say K a lot, so just be ready. First thing that we do is we got to, when we pull up to the park, okay, is the wind blowing out, wind blowing in, crosswind. How is that going to affect the pitcher? Does he have a mound? Does he not have a mound? Is there a hole in the batter's box? What are the field conditions? Is it rainy out? Is there going to be sun shadows? We don't know. Start thinking about those exterior things that come into play when that'll affect your ability to hit when you get in the batter's box. That's the first thing we want to do is like, what are the exterior circumstances that are going to, affect my hitting for that day? Just start thinking about it. Second thing I want you guys to think about, who is on the mound for the other team? You need to watch them warm up. Is it a flame-throwing lefty, sinker slider? Is it a hard-throwing righty? Is it a puss guy just throwing change-ups, but he thinks he's throwing a fastball? Okay, on that speed gun, and it's just weak stuff, all right? You got to know who you're facing, and you got to see what they're throwing and what they're warming up in the bullpen, okay? Now, this is not the Houston Astros, okay? That's cheating, okay? This is not. This is called preparation before you even get in the batter's box. Learn who you're going up against, all right? That is absolutely allowed, and that helps you gain your confidence when you step in the batter's box. So you must know who's on the mound. Study him. Okay, is this changeup in the dirt? Is that curveball staying up in the zone? Where's his release point? Start thinking of those kind of thoughts before you step in the box. Okay, number 3, right? You have to look down the third base line and you got to check out your coach. You got to know if you are situationally hitting in that at bat. Are you moving a runner? Are you bunting? Are you drag bunting? Are you hitting behind somebody at second base to advance him? Is there a runner on third? Less than, like 1 or no outs and you got to get him in? Are we going to hit a deep fly ball? Do we got to hit a ground ball up the middle? There's so many things that come into play on number 3. You got to take a look at your coach and you got to do what he says. Don't get mad. Don't show him up. Don't oh my gosh, he's going to make me bunt. You're not that cool anyways, all right? Get the bunt down. Move a runner, all right? 4th thing, okay? Now, number 4 is, there's nothing going on. It's time for me to drop a bomb. Just try to show that pitcher that I can hit, that I can smash it, and you're probably going to do some psychological damage to him because your mindset's going to be so strong in number 4, okay? You're going to embarrass the pitcher and his family, okay? If you do that, make sure you guys send the invoice, okay, for his counseling appointment to Sasquatch Built. We'll pay it because number 4 is mindset. When you step in that box, you have to believe in yourself. You have to have confidence, okay? Because we already did 1 through 3, so we're ready to rock. Now it comes time to you versus him and the anticipation of what's coming at you and your ability to smash it. All right? Now this is where all your training comes into play. This is your weightlifting, your all the dynamic stretching and everything that you have done to get ready for this at-bat, your batting practice, all your little fundamental drills you have. This is that mindset that creates that confidence. So that's number 4. Number 5 is actually putting it into action. All right? Now, I'm going to kind of touch base a little bit on number 5. I'm going to give you the quick version. But with today's show, we're super excited because we have the Aaron Knapp on our show, who is an absolute beast hitter from the left side. He can fly too. So he's a guy that can put it in play, and he's on third base fast, like a ninja, like 6'3", 60 fast. I can only do that in a car with nitrous. Okay, then we got Beau Brundage, who's a tall, lanky, big hitter, all right, that drops absolute tanks, and they both have 2 different approaches, and they're going to come on the show today for you guys, and they're going to talk about their approach and their hitting and their thought process, all right, and it's going to be exciting. And what you guys don't know is they're on the other side of the camera right now trying to get me messed up, but as a true Sasquatch does, they don't mess up. We're like first take Johnnies. All right. When you get in the batter's box, we're in our number 5, it comes time to hit. All right, this is where timing comes into play. All you guys like to get the fancy stuff. My foot's open, my head's turned, I'm wiggling the bat, high leg kick, land, all the other stuff. All right, okay, that's awesome. Good for you. You look good in the box, all right? Then all of a sudden the fastball's by you, and it gets awkward because you have to go take a chair in the dugout. That's where it gets bad. Okay, the biggest thing for me is this. Your approach to, the approach to hitting is this. All right, I'm going to get a good base, all right? That's number one, is my ability to put myself in a good position to hit. That's number one. Number two, we're going to call it your load, your coil, whatever you guys want to call it. Basically this, my front foot's going to reach out and my hands are going to get back. Now, I like to do this. Basically, this is going to get you into connection mode. Knob at the catcher's feet or at his mask, it does not matter. It puts your hands in a good slot to hit. Now, you guys are going to notice this triangle right here. Ready? You're going to follow the triangle, boom, and we're going to maintain that triangle. You're going to see this bat going back behind my head, all right? That's kind of the position you want to get in, and you want to get that front foot down. And if we can get the heel to go towards that pitcher, your front heel right here, okay, you're going to land in a good position because his front hip's going to stay closed when you actually go to swing. Now, you Little League dudes out there, I know you teach this. Ready? Get your elbow up, Johnny. Okay, now you tell me how I'm going to hit that ball from this position. It's going to go like this. Down. Boop. Horrible. Okay, if you're telling a dude to get his elbow up and point that barrel to the sky, you're just putting him in a really tough position to hit, right? Okay, put him in a slot. Okay, now we're in connection. Front wrist is bent. Okay, knob at the catcher's feet, and my front foot's down, ready to rock. From here, I'm going to maintain connection. This is connection right here, is when I swing, I'm going to maintain my triangle all the way through to contact, okay? Now, that is my swing plane. This is bat drag. What I don't want to do is when I'm in my connection, I do not want to drop my barrel in bat drag or bat leg, okay? You guys see I'm just going to maintain my swing all the way through that ball, all right? Now, your first trigger is your right knee. For you lefties, as these two monster hitters are going to come after me that are going to embarrass me because their video is going to be better than mine, okay? It's their left knee, okay? Because they're lefties, obviously. It's their back knee, okay?
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
I have a cool Apple Watch. It talks to me. Okay, now here's the deal. Front foot down, number two. Knob at the catcher's mask. I'm in connection. I got my triangle. Okay, I'm going to start turning my right knee down and start my plane, or start my swing. Okay, I'm going to create separation between my hips and my hands, create power. I'm going to lock out my front side. Okay, palm up, palm down, make contact. And then I'm going to try to carry it through extension all the way through, head behind. Okay, and get all the way through that ball. All right, that's kind of the simple steps. Now, that's like the elementary version of hitting, because here at Sasquatch, we want to start from the ground floor and go all the way to the top. Now, if you're teaching hitting, there's a lot of really good online content out there, all right? Study it. If you're coaching hitting, learn it. See what the greats do, okay? At the end of the day, if you're teaching a kid to hit like Cody Bellinger, okay, or Mike Trout, you got to understand they're insanely strong and they're big league dudes that are just, sometimes the dealer has aces and you don't, okay? Which it's okay. Then, the next level above them is this dude named Knapp and Beau Brundage. They actually have better swings, okay? So they're going to come on next, and they're going to show you their approach. I'm going to walk you guys through number 5 one more time, okay? Or the 5 things. One is, I get to the field. All right, I got a crosswind, all right? So that dude's slider today, it's going to break hard. All right, I know my field conditions, all right? Maybe it's rain, maybe it's muddy, maybe I got a hole in the box. I'm going to get my mind right, okay? Now, number 2. Biggest thing is who's on the mound? Johnny, left-hander, slider, changeup. All right, my mind's set. I got a lefty on the mound. Number 3, what does my third base coach wants during that bat? Am I going to drag bunt? Am I going to push bunt? Am I move a runner? Am I going to hit him in? Or am I going to get mama out of her chair and just go bomb squad and just trump the whole thing, right? Lay the trump card down. Okay, number 4 is my mindset. I'm going to be confident. I'm going to go after that pitcher. I'm about ready to just do some damage. I'm going to smash, okay? Then number 5 is my actual swing. Okay, I'm in my number 1 position, great position to hit. I'm balanced, okay? Number 2 is my load, knob at the catcher's feet, okay? Right knee's going to start it, get to contact, get through it, stay balanced, okay? Love you guys. Knapp, he's going to embarrass me, okay? But enjoy his show. Beau Brundage is going to drop some tanks. Love you guys. Now, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make us famous.
How's it going, everyone? Knapp here. Gonna take you into the box, of a real hitter, not like what Scott did. I'm going to take you in details of somebody who flies. Scott's got the juice and can go upper deck. I'm going to tell you how normal people play and how fast people can play, and Beau can take the rest. I get in. It's really simple. I try to make baseball as easy as possible. I know I'm faster than everybody on the field. That's how God blessed me. What I can't do is drive it over outfielders' heads unless they mess up, which if you watch my video, I'll show you how not to do that. So check out that video. So what I do, I learned a long time ago that I am left eye dominant. So when I get in the box, I have to have an open stance. A lot of people do this for show, do it because they think it looks cool, whatever. Have a purpose when you get in the box. I'm left eye dominant, so I have to have my face square to the pitcher. It might look weird, but baseball is a whole lot easier when you have two eyes instead of one. So I get in, I come set up, say what's up to my catcher, let him know I'm going to steal on him the second I get to first base, and tell the umpire, no matter what, it's going to be a ball. I will swing at strikes only. If I take it, it's a ball. Sometimes it works out, most of the time it doesn't. Anyway, I get in. Scott said, got to know your field, know your pitcher, all that. I come in with the mindset, I usually hit in the leadoff role. I want to be patient. I want to give my hitters in my lineup an idea of what this guy wants to do. So I'm not going to go in and start swinging like crazy, right? I'm going to be patient. I want to work walks. As a leadoff guy, speed guy, I just need to be on base. I don't need to drive in a bunch of people. I need to be the guy that is being driven in. So to do that, I come in and I have an idea. I want to have a pitch, fastball, middle away. Until I get that, I'm going to be patient, see what he has, give my hitters a look. If it gets to 2 strikes, which sometimes it does, I don't crumble. I don't say, uh-oh, I'm going to strike out. It then becomes a battle of, all right, 2 strikes, I'm going to choke up. Anything close, I'm going to fight it off. Best case scenario is I work a ton of pitches, get the pitcher tired, he ends up walking me, then I got to go and steal all the bases I can. Or he leaves something middle of the plate, and I can take it to the left side of the field, try and take it up the middle. For me, it's really hard to outrun a first baseman to first because he's standing right there, but it's really easy to outrun a shortstop's arm or a second baseman's arm going up the middle or a third baseman trying to make a backhand. So I know if I can get those guys to move 2 steps, I win. So everything, if a pitcher wants to go 3 fastballs, painted black inside, great. Played in AAA this year, not a lot of people can do it, right? Either they're not willing to, or I'm going to be fast enough that I'm just going to react, be able to take it down the line. But I have an idea, I have a plan. Once I get in, make sure my face is square. I want to load up my back leg, right? Pitchers don't just go like this and then throw, right? They get loaded up, and we have to do the same thing. I breathe nice and calm. This is my box. When you're hitting, it is your box. Don't let him mess up your timing. We don't even know what's coming. That's his advantage. Our advantage is going to be I'm hunting the pitch I want, letting all of his, snake pitches or pitches he wants me to swing at, I'm going to let those be. I'm going to do the damage that I know I can do, which is going to be line drive, opposite field, keep something in the middle. Once I get that, I land. Scott talked about the triangle. Absolutely right. I want to rotate behind the baseball. I don't want to get caught out in front. That's when changeups and curveballs and all of that nonsense get us out. I want to be weight coming with this back leg, hands stay inside, hitting the inside part of the baseball. Once I get through, I want to stay on contact as long as possible. Come up, take a second. I'm fast enough that I don't need to get out of the box super quick. Enjoy what you just did. It is really cool when you hit a line drive past the pitcher, make him do one of these. You can be in the box like, yeah, baby. That's it all day. So that's basically it. Nice and easy. I know what I do. I know how I'm successful. I would say that's the best advice I could give is know what you do and dominate.
Hey folks, Beau Brundage here. I play with the Tampa Bay Rays. Today I just want to kind of give you guys a little bit of my process and what I think of and how I hit. So I would say the first thing for me would be breathing. That's the biggest thing. So you have about 8 to 10 seconds in between pitches, and you're walking up to the plate, and maybe your mind's a little bit all over the place. So what are you going to do to focus in, to calm yourself down, and get ready for that fastball? So what I like to do, I step in the box. figure out your game plan. You know, what's this guy throwing to me? What's he been throwing to other guys? And how am I going to attack the pitches that are coming at me? So once I figure that out, I'm going to step in, and I like to look at my bat, kind of get a focal point, and just take a nice deep breath. And once I do that, it calms everything down. You know, my heart kind of slows down a little bit, and I'm kind of in the groove to do some damage. So once I get to that point, I like to think about my mindset, you know, how I'm going to attack this pitcher. So the thing that I want to do is be aggressive all the time. So if I see anything in the zone, I'm going to hit it. You know, I'm going to smoke it. Doesn't matter where it is, I'm going to do damage. And so when I tell myself that, you know, sometimes I tell myself, you know, I'm the best hitter out there. You know, nobody's going to beat me. And with that mindset, I feel like I can do anything. So that helps me. You know, if you get in the box and you're kind of timid, you know, this guy's throwing really hard, or you know, maybe he's got a really good breaking ball. As soon as you start thinking about that, you know, it's all going to go downhill. You start thinking about, hey, I'm going to strike out. Well, then you probably are going to strike out. So if you're aggressive and you have confidence, things are going to go a heck of a lot better for you. So for me, you know, next would be mechanics. When I'm swinging, the biggest thing for me is to always stay back. So when I'm hitting and I'm loading and I'm getting in everything, if I start coming forward, everything's out of rhythm. You know, I'm going to lose all my power on my backside, and I've just created less distance that the ball has to travel. So if I'm out here, I'm hitting the ball out there, you know, instead I could be hitting it back here, and I could see the ball for this much longer. And so when you start getting to higher levels and you start seeing faster pitching, you know, that's going to be a big difference. Are you going to be able to hit that pitch that's coming in harder, or, you know, is it going to get, you're going to get jammed, or are you just going to swing right through it? So for me, staying back is huge, because if you can stay back, you can not only hit the faster pitches, but you can stay back on the breaking ball too. So if you're lunging out on a breaking ball, you're going to stand no chance. But if you're back, if you're in your backside and you're staying strong, you're going to be able to do whatever you want with any pitch that's coming. Next for me would be the hands. So you're staying back and you're going to go to your swing. For me, I like to think about having my knob go towards the baseball. So if I'm doing this and I'm coming down through it, then I'm not going to be able to come around the baseball, and I'm going to be able to drive it basically anywhere that the pitch is thrown. This for me is really good, because I'm not going to turn on pitches. You know, I'm not going to only hit balls to the right field. I can hit it to anywhere I want it. So finally for me would probably be, if I had to think about anything else, would be running hard out of the box. You know, most people look past this because, you know, they think, oh, maybe I hit a ball on the ground, or, you know, I hit a line drive, or I hit a homer. You know, I'm just going to take it slow. I'm not really worried about where it's going, and, you know, I don't really care about running the first. But I think the biggest thing that is overlooked is what you do after you hit the ball. So for me, always running hard through first base, you know, whether you hit a double, you're rounding the base hard. For me, that is super important, because not only is that good for you, are you going to be able to get a lot more hits because you're beating balls out, maybe it's a ground ball, or you're getting a second, or you're getting a triple. But, you know, your coaches and your peers and everybody around you look at that, and they see that you're running hard, and, you know, it makes you a leader. People are going to look up to you, and they see that. And I think it's really important to really try your best and really work hard and, you know, run balls out. So those are some of my things. You know, a lot of people have other things out there that they want to teach, but that's what works for me. That's what I stick to, and, you know, that's what's brought me so much success to this day. So thanks, guys.
Okay, guys, let's recap on what just went down. Couple things that I really want to emphasize. One is like both those guys talking about keep it simple. Simple is the word. All this fancy stuff, the approach to the ball, is just going to put you in a bad position to hit. All right? We got changeup, fastball, slider, and I got a pitching video coming to you next from George Eisenhart, who's a big-time dude, Lake Ridge going to Xavier, who's just an absolute monster on the mound. And his whole idea is he wants that hitter off balance. That's why Kevin Gunnarsson Pitching Academy is in here with all his pitchers grinding. They want the hitter off balance. So keep it simple, right? Whether you're Aaron Knapp and need to turn your head, get that foot down and put yourself in a good position to hit. Then you can let it travel deep like Beau was talking about. You can see it. You can recognize pitches. Because that pitcher, they want you off balance. all right? The second thing is I absolutely love what Beau said. He talked about running hard out of the box. All right, we're talking about a big-time guy trying to make it to the league, and he's saying, show your teammates what hustle looks like. Our kids today, man, they hit like a blooper over shortstop, and they want to pop the chain, pimp it. Look at me. Mama's ringing the cowbell over a flared single that if it was a wood bat, it would have been shattered. Like, you kidding me? Right? Run hard. Get to second base. Do a pop-up slide. Give the antlers. All right? Get your team hyped because you just did Johnny Hustle. All right? Not all you guys can run a 6'3" like Aaron Knapp. All right? I couldn't even run an 8'3". All right? It just doesn't happen. So I got to smash the baseball. I got to hustle. All right? Do all the little things that make it happen for your team. All right? At the end of the day, this is a team sport. Okay, one last thing. When you get in the box and you're getting ready to hit and you get everything going, okay, now, foot goes down, right knee goes down, contact, your vision is everything. When we talk about like head down, all right, a lot of guys are doing this. This is head down, this is head behind the ball. Keep it there and then get all the way through your swing. I'm going to show you a couple things of what not to do. Okay, and you guys can watch our other videos too because I go more in depth on different things. We talked about squish the bug. Don't teach squish the bug. Squish the bug, my back heel goes down, my front hip opens up. It talks about getting around the ball. That's what happens when you squish the bug. All right? Don't drop the barrel. Boop. Don't do that. Don't pull your head. Pull your head, barrel drops, everything drags. Okay? Front foot has to get down. Don't land open, right? Don't step out towards third. Get directional with your hitting. Boom. Bam, that's where power is. Watch my legs here. Okay, foot down, right knee. That's power. Power is not this. Okay, you just look like a, you know what, I can't even say anything anymore with like everything going on. I don't even know what to say. That's just, we'll call it weak sauce. Okay, my boys that are watching over in Warrington, you know what I want to say, but I'm not going to say it because I love those country boys over there. All right, bunch of men over there, fishermen. Okay, front foot down. Head behind, stay directional, get through it. Watch more videos at Sasquatch Built. We're changing the game. Subscribe. We love you guys. Peace.